Hi everybody. Do you ever feel drained by coping with your elderly parents' emotions, or the emotions of a brother or sister, or even emotions in the workplace? Do you work with a lot of people who are drama queens or kings and who are constantly setting your emotions off because they are so emotional? If so, this video is for you. I'm going to share 4 ways to recognize dependent, needy, or attention-seeking behavior, whether it's from your parents, a spouse, or someone else you know. I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there, a lot of hope, help, and support for caregivers and aging adults. Number 1, is everything an emergency? Do you jump to respond to every request from someone else as if the building is burning down? Do your parents call you with all of these huge things like, oh my gosh, the light bulb in the kitchen burned out, and they expect you to show up right away, and you do? If so, pause, take a deep breath, and stop reacting to immediately respond to situations, because when you do that, do you know what you're doing? You're training other people to become needier, because they know that when they pick up the phone to call you or they ask you to do something, you're going to jump and you're going to do it. Stop. Number 2, does your parent seek constant attention because maybe mom or dad are bored, or they don't want to be alone, or they're worried or frightened about things? If that is the case, establish some type of daily routine for them. For example, they get up, they have breakfast, maybe they call a friend instead of you. Maybe they go exercise. Maybe they read the newspaper or do a puzzle or go to church. The more active that you can help your elderly parents or spouse or whoever you're caring for be, the less attention they will need from you. And then you can schedule time with them. Number 3, does being a caregiver feed your need for wanting to be needed or wanting to be accepted? That can be a bad thing, because then you feed into constantly wanting to help other people and wanting them to call you for help. And then all of a sudden you're saying, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. I have so much to do. I'm frustrated. I'm angry. Well, you actually created that situation by wanting to be needed. Number 4 question, has your parent always been supported by your parents? So maybe your mom took care of your dad, or your dad took care of your mom, and now one of your parents has passed away, and you're thinking, wow, I don't know how mom or dad did this. Well, parents can sometimes cover up or hide issues. Like maybe your mom or dad was obsessive compulsive. Maybe they were a complainer all the time. Maybe they were a constant worrier or negative or didn't take care of their health. And your other parent kind of hid this from you. And now you're the caregiver thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Well, start asking parents like that for solutions. Start giving them options to help themselves. And most of all, realize that you can't solve another person's problem, and it's not your job to do so. If you're in a caregiving relationship with your parents, realize that you're also not a counselor. You're not a mental health counselor. You're no counselor. You are the child. You are the caregiver. Suggest that your parents see a professional to work through some of these things that continue and continue and continue, and you feel like you don't have solutions for. Now, your parents can always refuse, but then that's where you say, well, mom or dad, we've talked about this. I've given you options. You don't seem to want to solve the problem. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I'm not going to help you with this anymore. This is where you start setting boundaries so that these emotional vampires and these drama queens and queens stop affecting you. You have the ability to do that. You have to start. I'm Pamela D Wilson. Please share this video. Please like this video with other people who are looking for hope, help, and support. Thank you for being here. I will see you all again soon in another video.